Hello, it's Tauchin and welcome, and I would like to show you my final score and timeline of my campaign of the Byzantine Empire into the Roman Empire finally. Yeah, it was full campaign from 1444 till 1821, till the end of the game of the Europa Universalis. Yeah, as you see, my score was 869. It doesn't tell much, but it was that like that. Yeah, and I would like to show you the timeline. On the start, it will be a little slow because I would like to show some tactic I was done on the start. It won't be that easy to see, but let me just guide you through that. Before that, let's look some on the stats. On the end, I have close to 900 provinces and close to 100 religious unity. Mostly that's the provinces I get on the end from the getting Great Britain into my country, integrate them. Yeah, but how it goes we will see in a moment, so let's start the timeline. Fail to backup save file, whatever. Okay, so I start as Byzantine, as always Byzantine start with only Constantinople, the Athens as the vassal, and two other provinces here. And let's get it slow on the start. So first of all, I don't know if I can check like this. Now it will be the final information. Yeah, I want to get as fast as possible the alliance with the Hungary and some other alliance, like I'm not sure what did I exactly get, but probably the Albanian, just for the general, and Theodore, but I'm not sure if I get it or not. It wasn't that important. The most important was the Hungary alliance, and that's the tactic on the start. I decided to max my force limit, put them all in the Constantinople, and just after I get the alliance with Hungary, that I get pretty soon, that was great. I've decided to attack on the Georgia with no casus belli, and as fast as possible kill them and vassalize them. Why exactly Georgia? Because they have some cores, I mean a lot of cores to be get from the nearest countries, from the Emirati and some fast this green country also, and I think it was some nice tactic. I'm not sure if other people think about it, but I just do it, and it's easy region, as I can say, to get some more provinces to build your development and get better. And I don't know if it will be seen in here because it will be just vassalization, and probably in this moment I am attacking. The attack on them was by getting the military access from Emirati, then start the war, or I'm not sure if I first start the war or get the access. It doesn't matter. When I get the access, I get my soldiers to the Emirati and then attack on the Georgia. Yeah, after vassalization on them, there was some problem with the Akionlu getting some provinces that I wanted, but it doesn't matter. That was the moment. I turned back all my units. First, I think, I'm not sure, did I get Imereti also, or I just let it go for a moment, because I turned all my units back to the Constantinople, and then moved them to the Moray. It's a good province because it has the fort in the mountains, and it's easy to protect your units there. And then I've also seen that Ottomans are going to attack me. That's why I turned my units back. And after I had an alliance with Hungary and Albania, it was easy to fight them on my terms. And after we beat all the units in the Balkan region, we just block from the Edirne, that is after reconquest called Adrianople, protect on this two provinces to not let the units from the Ottomans attack me. And from this war score I only get 4 provinces reconquested. But it's not bad on the start, and it will be easy to go further from it. I'm not sure did I create a Bulgaria from it, but it's possible. I also didn't give any of the provinces to the Hungary, even they wanted. I lose like 10 trust from them, but they didn't. I didn't lose the alliance with them because they still have 40 trust. I think if you have 39, they will broke with you. So it was okay, and I didn't also gave any provinces to Albania. And I think after this war I just let them go and didn't have alliance with them anymore. Also, as you see, I've turned back here and get these 2 provinces from Imereti. And also there is a situation that here Moldavia has this little country turned off them, and it was I think good idea to attack them also. And there is a situation that Akiunlu already lose the war with the Karakiunlu, and these 2 provinces still is the core of my vassal, and probably I will annex it in a moment. Yeah. And also on this war I took Trebizond to my own, because it's the one of the similar culture as the Greek, I think. It's Greek or it's Byzantium. Okay, so one of the type of culture. It's Pontic, I think. I can use it. Oh, okay, I cannot use it. So yeah, so I also took the Trebizond that was before took to buy the Akion. We will quick back to this moment. Yeah, and from now on I also already attacked the Circassia, took it close to full because I didn't want to get too much aggressive expansion for full annexation and let them go with 1 province. It was still okay. I get a full of land, even too much I think, because Georgia was in this moment didn't trusting me. Yeah, it had too much liberty desire, and it was hard to, because it was too big for me, too big to be my vassal. Yeah, and in the meantime Wallachia, I've unfortunately took this 1 province, but it was still okay because I could make a claim on it and attack all Wallachia, and I'm not sure, I probably did it. Then I think I will also wanted to attack Crimea. Yeah, as I said, I created Bulgaria in here from my own core, but I think it was worth it because Bulgaria has like full of cores in here, and reconquest type of war would be better in this region. I don't have much more core. I think I had the Pyrrhus, yeah, and that was the next war with the Ottomans. I think it was fully won by me and Hungary, and it was okay. Ottomans lose a lot in here. All the rest of the Balkans, like I said, rest turned to Bulgaria. That was fully, I think, loyal to me, or also in this moment I had problems with two big vassals, but this later, and I think, yeah, this is not the moment I had the Naples. Yeah, and this is a little bit problem. I already took one province in here, and now I have few years of problems with vassals. I think Hungary in this moment turn against me because they lose a lot of trust, but meanwhile I decided to attack Wallachia and fully annex them. It gave me a lot of aggressive expansion, and I have to wait a few moments. Albania in this moment get 2 provinces, but I'm not sure if they will stay for long. But the Venice is going pretty well. In this moment I was trying to get the Bulgaria inside me to not make such massive 2 vassals, but in the meantime something went wrong with the Aragon and Castile. I'm not sure if they get the Iberian wedding and lose it finally or what, but Aragon lose the Naples as a personal union. They lose their personal union over the Naples, and Naples lose a lot of land and just get 3 provinces, and I decided to vassalize them to reconquest rest of the province because they have a lot of cores in here, and that was what I exactly done. I'm not sure, I've probably annexed them and let them out as my vassal, probably it was like that, but in this moment I had 3 vassals, and they was the 2 of them had a lot of liberty desire, and it was hard to annex them finally, and I had to wait a little. But before annexing them I still attacked the Ottoman one more time to get more land to lower their liberty desire, as you can see, and get a lot of land in it. It was with the help of the Mamelukes, yeah. I think the second war and especially the third war was the help of the Mamelukes. They also had a lot of land, but I think the third war was not like they helped me. They start their own war, and then I start mine war to get as much land as I can. Mamelukes was very big in this time, and they probably turn not in this moment but a few years later to be my rival for a long time. Yeah, so I annex the Bulgaria, integrate them, and in this moment Georgia is still had a lot of liberty desire, but I finally can turn into some more wars. I get rest of the Crimea, I have Teodoro, and try to get as much land as I can. As you see, Georgia is still, and that's the moment that I finish the Ottomans. Again, Mamelukes turn from their side, but I decided to make the Karaman put out as my vassal again to reconquest, because they had a lot of cores and also have the same culture as the Turkey Ottomans, and it's okay to have the less of the separatists, yeah. Also I have this little vassal of Naples there, and right now I'm one of the biggest nations. I think it was 5th or 6th place on the great power, still feeding the Georgia with some land that they can took, and also yeah, I eat Albania in meantime. Still have problem with the Venice, because they have a lot of alliance, and a lot of people just protect them. Not sure why. This will be my problem till end of the game probably. And in meantime I decided to have a new ally, because it will be hard if aggressive expansion turn on me. Akiunlu, Okarakiunlu, and some of aggressive expansion from Timurid and Hungary in this moment, because they decided they want to kill me finally. So I turn into the France and make a deal with the big blue blob for this moment, and probably I will finish. Yeah, I finally annexed Georgia, and right now I'm pretty much the big one. Yeah, Karaman also is part of me. I will reconquest some land for them, but in the near future. Right now I will probably get some land here. Yeah, as you see, I even get the Astrahan and turn on other land. In meanwhile, Poland lose their personal union over Lithuania, not sure why, but they lost it, and Moscow gets some land from it. It wasn't looking good, because it seems like Moscow will be one of the biggest rivals of me, but they didn't make much problem in near future. Also, Hungary lose some land from toward Poland and toward Venice, and also I had a part in my own war, get some free land from them. So Hungary is at this moment my rival and is dying. Yeah, also I get some land on the other side of the map. Yeah, probably there is some time of, yeah, Moscow turn into Russia, like always. England turn into Great Britain, but there will be no Spain, even on the end of the game. Hungary lose some more land for Poland and for Venice, and it will be very hard to get this land from Venice in the near future. I get some more land. This is my vassal Soren. It will be annexed, and then I have this more land to consume in the near future. And there is the big Timuris that will be my rival in the future. Also, right now, as you see, Naples, I took one chance to attack the Papal State and Aragon alone without the Castile and get this land, and also attack Castile in the meanwhile, something like that, and take these two provinces and get full reconquest of the land of Naples. And it was pretty lucky, and it was great finally also took the land from Hungary. Probably this moment I'm top 3 on the great power, or even top 2. Still only with the alliance with the France, just if someone wanted to attack me. And meanwhile there was the situation that Crimea comes out of nowhere and gave me opportunity to get this land before Russians get it, but they also attacked them. Yeah, and we just split them. I took the land that I wanted the most on the coast, and they took the rest. It was still okay. I took the Naples, so I have the down of the Italy, and get the vassal Iraq to consume rest of this land, and also make the Luristan pop out somehow, and also annex them in some time. So this is my two vassals, and then I started to consuming some more land, and as you see, I took the Rome from the Papal State, momentarily converted to Orthodox, and started to more attacking Italy and trying to get some more power in this sea. Took some land from Tunis. And attacked Papal State, and there was the situation that Papal State had this alliance with the Britain. I took one province first, then after the truce went down, I took them down totally, because France couldn't attack there. They have royal marriage with them and didn't have alliance, so I only can attack them. They can, but AI don't attack other people when they have royal marriages with them. And I took this land. It looks pretty good. In the meantime, I also took the Genoa land. It gave me a lot of aggressive expansion, but I finally have the Crimea fully annexed here and get the Genoa from it, and starting to get more in the Italy. Yeah, Hungary in the meantime is totally devastated. I took some land from, I don't know, random war with element of Poland. And the Vienna is still the biggest problem. I couldn't take those I took the Creta, but I still couldn't get the rest of the islands, and it was pretty hard. Yeah, and this is the moment that I finally attack Mamelukes and reconquest all of the Karaman land and gave them as much as I can, because I wanted to annex them finally. Cyprus was took by me because it has a Greek culture. And Aragon has some random wars with the Tunis that sometimes they won, sometimes Tunis, sometimes Aragon. And in this moment they have two provinces here that helps me a lot, because next I will probably attack Aragon, and took these two provinces and these two provinces that gave me some more opportunity to attack Tunis. Also, I've started already to turn on Italy a lot, and this will be probably the moment. Yeah, I annexed the Karaman, and right now I turn against France because they took the same dynasty as me finally, and seemed the opportunity to attack them. Before this, I also had claimed the throne of the Lithuania, and Lithuania is probably right now my junior partner. And the same I did with the France. But I was thinking I can do Mare Nostrum only just having the coast of these seas, but in the end it told me that I have to turn into Roman Empire, but it will be seen in the future. Yeah, and I finally had a chance to attack Venice. That's why I saying Venice, and whatever. I finally took Venice down and get some provinces, get these islands, and it was from this moment it was great. I was the great power, the first great power, and my biggest rivals was Mamelukes, I think, Russia and Mughals. Mamelukes sometimes was, sometimes wasn't. I think in this moment when I won this war, it wasn't anymore. And I didn't have probably any alliance, because yeah, this is the moment after. The France right now lose those two provinces and is my junior partner, and it's pretty much over for the rest of the Europe right now, because rest of the game is pretty much winning all the wars. I took down Aragon, I had one war that I think I lost with this Venice, or not lost at final, but Venice has this protection from Great Britain, and I had a big problem with them because I didn't have so many ships to turn on them, and they are slowly killing me, and finally I decided to I'm not sure it was White Peace or I gave them some money to get out of the war and finally get some land from Venice, but still can't get the Venice. I couldn't just go on them because they have a lot of ships without even Great Britain. Then the next war I finally get some ships and finish them, and the meantime I get the same dynasty as the Great Britain had the same dynasty as me. I forced the personal union over them. Also Scandinavia created from the Sweden, they also had the same dynasty as me, also claimed their throne. I vassalized the biggest Ulm I ever seen, and also have the same dynasty as Brabant. To be honest, with the Scandinavia was more of the luck than just forcing, because they have the situation that they have still their dynasty, but their son has 3 years old, and they had consort the same dynasty as me, but their son has the weak claim, so I also could attack them and claim throne as their consort was the same dynasty right now on the throne. So it was very weird. Not also was this situation. Always you have the same dynasty and then claim the throne and attack them. Yeah, and as you see, I've already vassalized the Ulm, and there will be situation. Yeah, I've formed the Hispania here. Only Portugal left. Morocco is the same. Is my vassal also, and this final years I only wanted to integrate the Great Britain, finish the Portugal to get everything right, consume Brabant, consume Great Britain and Scandinavia, and get Poland in 3 wars to finish them, and only Ulm left here. I took also 1 war with the Mughals because I needed 1 province and they didn't want to give me, so I decided to took everything. I mean a lot, but still, look on the Mughals. They had like go all the way into India and into China. They had a pretty good game, and this is the moment that I took Scandinavia and I think Great Britain, yeah, and they gave me a lot of land, and on the end I decided to attack Russia, to just took the Moscow because I can, and on the end this is the final how it looks. Yeah, the Ulm finally stay inside the Roman Empire, because why not, because for memes. And it was a pretty hard, pretty long game, but I had the Mare Nostrum. I don't know if I click it, if I can click it. Yeah, I can. I took the Basileus, the Fanatic Collective. This is that you have all of the institutions embraced and all of the provinces that start institutions. Industrial powerhouse, I'm not sure why, because I annex Great Britain and just get it. And Mare Nostrum, it was the hardest. One of the hardest achievement I've get, but it was pretty fun to get it. Yeah, so it was fun. I think this tactic with the Georgia on the start was pretty cool. It isn't easy because I had to start game multiple times to make it right, but it was still fun. I didn't ever look what I exactly get here, but this is the places I've got from the France and from the Great Britain. A lot of islands. Oh, I have Also this, nice. And Japan formed, and it was pretty cool that they took the Korea and some of the Ming. Ming still exists, but it's done. Okay, have a nice day, and see you more, maybe, in Europa Universalis 4. Bye.